Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about Netflix case study, the best motivational journey I would say, and their success in adopting new technologies. Like we see in games, many levels, even Netflix had such hurdles, obstacles, and they passed and now stand as a leading company in entertainment in entertaining its audience. Netflix is a global destination for people to enjoy great movies and TV shows. The journey started on August 29th, 1997, in Scotts Valley, California, by two energetic gentlemen, Mr. Ted Sarandos and Mr. Reed Hastings. Initially, Netflix was a DVD, CD renting and selling companies. So they used to rent and like subscription based renting CDs and DVD. They did not have any physical stores. It's like a mail-in service. And in that period, like in 90s and early 2000, CDs and DVDs were more popular because it was an era of Michael Jackson and Backstreet Boys, Blue. So people were like purchasing it for MP3 and for watching movies. So it was more popular around the world. But Netflix business was within United States though. Local stores were doing good business at that time. Blockbuster was a physical store, was best among them. Netflix decided to turn down the business in the year 2000. So they started in 1997. In 2000, they wanted to turn down. So they decided to sell Netflix to Blockbuster for $50 million, which they denied. So they continued the business. During the first decade, it had an impressive logistic chain with over 50 regional warehouse in distribute to distribute the DVDs to its customers. One information I want to add is even now the leading companies in United States do not have such good logistic and distribution like sector, but this particular company they developed it in such a way. So along with DVD business they were best in logistics and distribution. So whichever field they touched, the company showed its dedication and they were like moving towards number one in it. In fact, the competitors thought that Netflix will end up with logistic and distribution company instead of DVD. So such well they were doing. But Netflix had other plans. By then, around 2007 to 2009, physical stores, blockbusters, and other video rental physical stores did not recognize the possible disruption from a mail order subscription company like Netflix, and most of the companies, physical stores, turned down. However, Netflix continued its journey. They sensed the power of data and analysis. So they developed a superior recommendation engine called CineMatch. CineMatch. This is to predict the pattern of request of DVD titles by its customers. To refine its recommendation engine, they even organized a contest with a prize money to improve its algorithm. So the main resource of Netflix is the data. Data plays a vital role for this particular business. In 2007 itself, they started offering subscribers the option to stream some of its movies and television shows, but then they started getting more subscribers directly to their home through the internet. So they started video streaming in the year 2007. Netflix had become a primetime entertainment on the web. It can be streamed on any platform like computers, mobile phones, tablet, video game console, smart television. So they were able to, compatible with all those devices. And what happened to the DVD service then? In 2011, Netflix announced that it would split out and rebrand the DVD mail by service as a Quickstar. So the company name is Quickstar. So that is taking care of the DVD mail-in service. And Netflix started concentrating on the content platform and production company. Here comes the transformation. Digital business transformation of Netflix can be seen in two lenses. One is technology, the other one is data and analytics. Regarding technology, they worked with Amazon to develop a world class backend infrastructure. Working with Amazon Web Services, it is also called as AWS, very popular as AWS. Netflix deployed thousands of servers and storage within a short time. The reason I mentioned thousand is you can imagine the content. I mean, how much information they need to store. So all those information will be stored in those servers and storage devices. Many companies might have thought that Amazon already has its own video streaming service and Netflix is depending so much on Amazon. The the main reason is Netflix always focused on delivering the best quality service, so they selected Amazon Web Services. And giving a competition to Amazon video streaming, Netflix has a good database. So Netflix strength is they understand the customer preference and continuously sharpen the recommendation engine. So today, everything that Netflix provides to each customer is a recommendation. And the information I want to add about the servers and storages. So Netflix, what they did is they deployed storage and services. I mean, storage and servers in three different regions around the globe. Because if one particular region is affected by some natural calamities, or in case if there is any failure of a server, then the other site will start running. So in this way, they can compensate it. So they have deployed some hundreds of servers and storage in three different regions. And then if we check with the request they get, I mean, one information I want to add is one of the team member of Netflix says that they serve thousands, hundreds of thousands of requests per second. So they get hundreds of thousands of requests per second, and they have to serve each and every one without any lag or any buffering issues. So imagine how powerful their IT infrastructure should be. So that is how they are maintaining in terms of technology. And then comes the data analysis. So regarding the data analysis, they partnered with Facebook and were able to add much useful data to make its recommendation more powerful. Already they have a database, but they started getting more information from Facebook because that was the period. I mean, like around 2008 to 11, you know, Facebook was like improving, it was getting into peaks. So at that time they partnered with Facebook, they started getting more data from them, and then they refined their search engine. So I'll give an example how powerful it is. They went for a bidding. Netflix went for a bidding for an American TV series called House of Cards, only based on the data analysis they have. The bidding reported to be around $100 million, and it was a huge success. Its customers and subscribers, they celebrated it, and also it increased the subscription rate for their company. So in this way, they were into technology. Whenever there was whenever a new technology is introduced in the market, they encouraged it and they also adopted accordingly. So this made them to start its own production also, because they know what preference, what a customer need, what an individual need. So they started a production and a production house, and they were successful in it though, because we know how dedicated they are. So overall, I would conclude that innovation, disruption, transformation is the journey of Netflix. So they are the leading company. Mostly they will be, I guess so. And don't know what type of technology they're going to bring in future, because nowadays, like for example, if you purchase a computer, most of the computers in the market, it comes with a Windows operating system. A Microsoft product in it. In same fashion, if you purchase a television, any smart television, it will have this Netflix application by default in it. So that is how the the technology, and they are reaching their customers around the globe. So this is about Netflix. Thank you guys for listening. um, Stay strong, help others, and cheers. Thank you.